Hello, Jay here. Welcome to this week's Troubleshooting with Jay. I wanted to talk about the upcoming slow season because we're turning into this cold weather that has hit Melbourne with a vengeance today, hence the scarf. So I just wanted you to think about the fact that you can turn a negative into a positive and really use this time, turn it into an opportunity rather than a challenge. So I came up with 5 things this week that you can do to take the winter season on head on and take advantage of that. And so let's just launch right in. The first one is take time with your team. So often we've just come off our busy season, haven't we? Where the salons are so busy, clients back to back, and we just haven't had a chance to just even breathe or regroup. Often regular things like staff meetings and staff trainings and staff appraisals and team outings and all those kind of team building things get thrown to the wayside because we're so busy. So now's the perfect opportunity to spend time nurturing your team, training them, giving them new goals and seeing where their dreams want to take them and where you can bring them into your business and harness that energy. Maybe they've got some amazing ideas as well. So I find this time of the year is a really good time to spend time with your team. I'm happy to work with you and your team. So if you would like a session with me, sing out. It's something that I do with some of my best clients, and I've just love doing it. I've got lots of programs that I can offer, so sing out if you're interested. The other thing is learn a new skill. So you might work on your team, but you also want to work on yourself. Maybe it's a new service that you want to add. Oh, we just went to the launch of the new henna brows last night. So there's always new things, lash lift, all these extra skincare, machinery. There's so many different techniques and things to learn in this fast growing industry of ours. And often we're so busy we don't get time to train on them, or we do train on them, but we haven't had time to implement them. So take this time to learn a new skill, focus on you and train yourself, and then obviously train your team. Another thing that you can do in this slower time is take some time, take a break, recharge, regroup just for you. When did you last have a day off? When did you last have some you time? Find some time to recharge and focus on you. Meditate, sleep, have a facial yourself, all those kind of things that really help you build a good you. So that's look, it's so good that it printed out twice. So maybe that is a sign that you need to take a break, recharge and regroup at this time of the year. The other things that you can do in your slower period is to boost sales and revenue in your business is think about packages. So think about things that you can do to encourage your clients to return again. And packages are a great way to do that. And now we've got these cool things like Afterpay, Zip Pay, or whatever you call them, that make these things so affordable for clients. So think about in these winter months, how many times is this ideal for you to get your clients back into the salon and work out a package? It could be the overall beauty package that has different elements of services that you have. It might be a Try Me Winter package where you want to encourage them to have services that they've never had before. It might be a skincare pigmentation package because the winter months are fantastic for working on pigmentation in the skin because obviously we don't have as much UV radiation output in this time of the year. So come up with lots of ideas and things that you can do to get your clients in on a regular basis so you fill that time. The other thing you might do is plan a marketing campaign and test and measure. So often we do marketing and we might set a goal, but we don't really do the whole entire plan because we're always under the pump. Has that happened to you? It's happened to me. So maybe this time of the year, make a plan for the entire next 3 months, which is technically usually the slowest time, and then work out a way to measure that campaign and see what worked, what didn't work, and then you'll have a formula for when you are busy, so then you can just rinse and repeat and do another marketing program that is based on the data that you got in the slower period. So that's a really good method of things to do. So most of all, I just want you to take time, and my number one thing is don't panic. So we know that it slows down at this time of the year, so don't panic, plan for it. It's funny because every April traditionally at EFB and Absolute Spa is our slowest month of the year, and I always get panicky. I always find I get it, 10 days in and think, oh my goodness, it's so quiet. What are we going to do? And I have a pop-up on my computer that reminds me every week of April that I set in place maybe 4 or 5 years ago, that basically said, calm down, Jay. It's regular. This is time to plan. Don't panic. Don't panic. And now I've even gone as far as planning for the fact that April is a little quiet. So just take some time, work out what you can do. I would love to hear what strategies you have for maximizing this winter period. Please put your comments below, and if you like this video, share it. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always, and have an amazing week, and set a goal, set a plan that this winter is going to be your best winter ever. So lots of love. I shall see you next week.